Hi guys, my name is Arnaud and this is Romain.
Hi guys.
We are from the HeavyM team and we are very happy and proud to make a video to present you all the novelties included in the new update HeavyM 1.7, and it's a major update because we add a lot of extraordinary new features, and it's greatly increased the possibility of creation of the software. And in the first part we will present you all the new parameters for the effect. We added more than 100 new parameters, so it's a
combination of parameters.
Exactly. So we will show you how to use them, how to combine them. And in the second part we will present you the new transitions. And finally we will explain you how to use the clip mode. It's a very powerful mode. So let's begin now with the new parameters of the effect, and we will see the first category. This name is the outline category, and inside this category you have the border, the line and the repeat, and there are novelties in each section.
So first of all, in the border effect you will now be able to have different modes. So the blinking mode is the first one, and you can also unsynchronize them with the phase offset here and change the speed of the changes and everything. The effect mode called half, it's 1 on 2 edges blinking, and 1 on 4, which the name is quarter. So it's basically the same. You can change the speed and the offset to get different kind of effect.
Yes, it's totally changed the appearance of your borders, and it sets automatically them in motion. So it's very interesting. It's a good alternative of the classic border.
Yeah. In the second part, the line effect basically is like this. You can now change the length of the line from very small, I will decrease the speed, to a very long one. And when you got a small line, you can also add some dashes, which is like instance of your line.
In the boomerang mode, each line we move backward and forward with a bouncy motion. So it is a new mode.
And the last one is yo-yo.
Yeah.
Which is basically the same, but not from the center, just in a corner, and you go from 0 to the maximum edge, so you cannot change the length of this mode. And of course you can combine all those new modes with the repeat mode.
This is very important because you will obtain totally new effects. There are a lot of different possibilities here. So for instance, here we have a repeat.
A repeat and a yo-yo, a classic yo-yo, just with a thickness to 10. And we can go deeper, we can change the deep of your repeat. We'll go at 100 here, maybe one more. And you can also change the offset of this kind of mode to obtain a new kind of effect.
Gorgeous.
So this kind of thing, and even if you change just a little bit your offset, you will have a totally new kind of effect. If you reduce the thickness and increase the number of repeats, you will also have different kind of pattern effects. This with the boomerang, and if I change the offset, for example, I'm for minus 0.46, and you can see the sinusoid effect on the side. 33 is weird, it's like a mirror in your shape, and you can play around and change the length of your line, or change the offset to obtain really a new kind of effect.
Yeah, the possibilities are almost infinite if you combine boomerang plus repeat, yo-yo plus repeat, and if you change the offset. It's totally amazing. We are now moving to the second category. It's the filling, and here with the new update you can now adjust the stripe width like this. Yeah.
From very small to very large, because depending of the kind of your project, we got a lot of feedbacks saying that they wanted to fix the width of the stripes, so here you can do it. You can also change it with the tempo or something like that. You can do a lot of stuff with these stripe widths. And here we have a gradient inside the color, because we added some new parameters. Like the direction was already available before, but here you can change to swing in order to move your gradient orientation. You see, you can select rotate, for example, and the gradient will move around on its own.
Yeah, you have now free option to put your gradient in motion in order to increase the possibility and to get new effect, new rendering for your project. Finally, moving to the third category, it's the transformation, and notably the structure effect with, for example, the elastic position. And now you can add some instance, and when you increase the number of instances and you're moving the offset, you can obtain totally new effect. So it's like a time shift, a delay if you want, with the first pattern in the effect.
Yeah, inside your very own shape you will have the same effect duplicated with a delay between each instance of the effect.
Yeah, it works for the elastic position, but it works for the other one, like this. That's very cool.
And this one. In the wireframe you have two numbers to choose. The first one is the number of square inside one effect, and the second number is it corresponds to the number of effects inside your shape. I will show you, it will be easier to understand. For instance, if I put 3 here, I will have 3 instances of my wireframe effect inside. As you can see it here, I will decrease the speed to show you. And of course, as usual, the inner set can let you select the delay exactly between the instance of your effect, and it's basically the same for
it works for all the different effects in the structure category.
Here it is.
So this is the end of the first part. It was a huge focus on the new parameters of the effect, and now we will move to the new transition we added in this update. There are 2 new transitions. It's the blind and the fall.
So in the transition part here you have to select which one, for example blinds, activate the start animation, and I will put it as well in the end animation.
at the beginning and at the end.
And when I press play, I will have my start animation and my end animation, and I can loop this in order to create transition. If, for instance, I've got just I don't know, a red border in the other one, I will have a transition to move from the sequence 1 to sequence 2.
Exactly. It will be real, create a real depth in your animation. It will totally, I think, surprise your audience, and it's like a 3D transition if you want.
Here it is.
Yeah.
You have the impression that the mapping is falling apart, and then kind of rebuilt from scratch. And you can also select the path, which means I will loop this one. It will be easier to understand. So I can change the side and of the effect with these parameters. For this example, I will show you only one shape in order to be easier to understand how the clip mode works. So I will move all of this, and here you can see that my effects go outside my shape when I rotate it, because my mapping should stop right here. I don't know if you see it. And if I activate the clip mode, for instance, all the overflow will be hidden and only the effect inside the shape will be displayed.
Exactly. Moving on to the last part of this video, it's about how to get more control of your project with a MIDI controller or by OSC protocol, and we have an example here with a MIDI controller. It's the Hercule P32, and Romain will show you this.
So now in the MIDI panel we added some control in some features in the controls panel part. So for the players, you can map a key to the play all and pause all, for example. I will reset everything. Hercule is here, okay. So for the play, I will select this button, and for the pause this button. And when I'm live, I will be able to play my media and to stop them right here, and very quickly in order to show my effects, show my video, pause my video as I want. And the second new effect is the tempo value. So I will put my tempo here. I can choose min tempo, the minimum and the maximum from the MIDI tempo, from 80 to 200, and a top module on this key, for instance. So when I move this button on my effect, I will be able to move between 80 BPM to 200 BPM. This is the difference. And with my top module key, I will be able to, when I'm listening to the music, to tap the beat like this, and HeavyM will automatically make the effect react on the tempo you are listening to. So last part is about the high and normal performance mode, because we optimized and work a lot about this to make HeavyM, to increase the performance of HeavyM. We made a specific tutorial because it's kind of really technical about that, about graphic card, about rendering, and we just wanted you to know that we worked on that a lot to improve the performances in HeavyM. And if you want to read more about this, you will be able to click in the tutorial in the comments right below this video.
So this is the end of the video. So you can now download a specific project with sample of the effects, some parameters in order to directly have a project with Material Studio, material to understand how it works. So this is free for you. We also realize written tutorials about all the features we present in the video, so you can check it on the tutorial part of the website. And
a documentation also?
Yeah, we work a lot to produce a huge PDF manual. It's in English and it's in the resources section on the website. So
the new pages?
New pages with the manuals, with some patterns, and check it out, and you will learn a lot of different tips and features you don't know yet about HeavyM. So thank you for watching, and
thank you.
See you the next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.